Yes, we have defeated Zava. So I couldn't follow the actual battle, but I can't pause it because of this game. You're just a little girl, and those are the strongest creatures I had. But you're too late, the end is at hand. When a demonic essence is made whole, Lord Dallas will revive me. Lord Dallas. That doesn't look like you've been revived. It's like you've been disintegrated. And bloody deserved it though. Please speak to me, Roy. Unica. I'm so glad you're alright. How badly are you hurt? I'll call Father Superior. Maybe he can save you. Don't be an idiot. Just look at me and finished. No, don't say that. Roy, please. You look miserable. You beat me, Unica. You're a better knight than I ever could be. He totally looks healable. No, just stop trying to cheer me up. Stop being the big brother. Stop playing the big brother for a change and just let me grieve for you. I can't help who I am. What's that? I was going to give it to you when you were knighted. It's a gift. For me? Yeah, I thought I'd wait until this is all over, but... What are you doing? You can't be using up all your energy like that. You have to lie still until help arrives. I put all the magic I have left into it. Please use it well. I've got a spirit necklace. I believe that will revive you once. You have to keep going, Unica. Just cry and shout and laugh. Don't ever lose that innocence and that single-mindedness. That's your real strength. It's why I fell for... ... Roy? ... Aww. Aww. Roy. Unica. Ramona. He didn't make it, did he? He was protecting me. Unica. Ramona, will you please speak to him? I have to keep moving. Huh? It's his last wish. He wanted me to keep going, no matter what. So if you please tend to him, I'd appreciate that. Alright, I won't try and stop you. You do what you have to do. Roy, I guess couldn't ever really hide anything from you. You always did see right through me. But then I always knew what you were going to say before you said it, and your last words to me were crystal clear. I swear to you, Roy, I'll save Lady Rhea. I'll see this through to the end. I know I can do it because I know you believed in me. Don't worry, I'll take care of him. I'll transport him back to base in a moment. I just need to catch my breath first. And now we get this awesome cover of the title theme turned up to 11. Oh 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 wow. Hello, Hugo. You're a very wet cat. Did you go out and get wet in the rain? Did you? Oh 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 oh. Yeah, that last battle was still an arsehole, the one with Zava, and yeah, had to go up another level. I managed to keep out of the central thing this time, with some difficulty. There is a chest! Can't get into the chest yet. I must find the correct things to unlock the chest. Probably killing something. It's usually about killing something. But is it killing something in here? Or what? What? Is there something here that needs to die? I thought you were getting that dude back to the... Oh, stupid boy. Stupid girl. What is stupid boy? What is stupid girl? Understand the concept of stupid. Oh, 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 oh. Ah, yeah, it was a case of killing all those things. I apparently missed one last time. Let's get it this time. Can you lot get out of the way? Thank you. And it's a set of silver leggings. For someone who was trying to keep pure of all the demonic essence, you sure are wearing a lot of clear here. Just saying. I never did quite understand how Clearia harms Dark Fact in East 1. Shouldn't he be practically made of the stuff? Especially seeing this is a reason for being. Vulnerable to Cleria is that he has a Cleria cloak on. There's a devil medallion! Also, a really cool looking thing in the background. Kind of looks like the Akashic runes in the last game I played, Memories of Celceta. How's everyone doing? Today I have been to Uti Bridge and I've just had a bit of a wander around the countryside and a bit of a look around the cafe with family. Been a very nice meal. Still lots of restrictions, but there's nothing I really wanted to do different anyway. Can still eat and drink. So, yeah. What else have I done? Yesterday I played a shit ton of Stella Deus, and I'm actually getting somewhere in Stella Deus now, which is a miracle. I defeated Viper, the boss I was stuck on, and I did a few other much less difficult levels afterwards. Leveled up quite a lot. Mostly it was just a bit of grinding and then actually killing Viper, and after that it was simple again. So I'm quite a rush to It's quite lifted my mood again to be free of that bullshit. Also more Dog Sled Saga. The puppy has grown. I can't remember what else. I think other than that, I've just been keeping myself in business, as it were. I told you about the miniature schnauzer. I may actually choose the miniature schnauzer to discard. I can't decide. Discard. I say discard. The dogs are fine. The dogs are fine. They're hireable. You can find them again in the kennels. Presumably someone else hires them. I don't know why they forget everything you've taught them. Maybe the other the other trainers all use a different language training them. I don't. Sure, nothing sinister's going on there. Still in our game on Wednesdays. It's a homebrew system with steampunks and furries. I'm playing a cat kind of technical, kind of magic technological expert person with a bit of a jack of all trades. Can kind of use a gun and a sword, but mostly is the techie person. I like to think they're based off Orange from the Vackenroder. Except that I wasn't allowed a grenade stick. But yeah. Well, I gotta kill 3 of these to get by the thing with the thing. I'd forgotten heavy was a status effect. Can we contract heavy? I hope not. I hate heavy. It messes up your walking speed. Oh, 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 that looks like a foreboding door. I hope my boss does not stab me. Oh, oh, oh. I'm going to level up more before I go through that door. God dang it. I'm going through the devil's throne. I don't want to do it alone. But my boyfriend is now dead and it is depressing. Fuck no. Ah, ah, ah. Let's get that last bit of XP. Oh god, I hate these things so much in the face. They must be stabbed. Oh 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 oh. You couldn't quite tell by the ramping up of dramatic tension and stuff, and story getting more dramatic. We are near the end. Or at least we are near the end of Unica's arc. We will of course have to do this with Hugo and the mysterious Claw, who we're not supposed to know who it is. I totally know who it fucking is. I don't think Unica knows who it is, but Hugo knows who it is straight away. Unica doesn't know shit. But, you know, who's best friends with more goddesses? Not Hugo. Not Hugo fact in his origin, anyway. My cat Hugo, all the goddesses are all over him. He's got that Tomcat charm. Well, new to Tomcat, whatever you call them. And here we have... I've been waiting for you, friend. God, this idiot. Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, first you lost your father thanks to me. Now you have to step over the corpse of another loved one to get here. That's nice. Where's Epona? Seems to have hardened you up a lot. I find the only true path to strength is to drown oneself in the madness of battle. Sadness and confusion just fall away once the blood really starts to spill. With each death you witness, I bet you're finding it easy and easy to move on. You probably don't even flinch anymore. Yeah, but I don't think it works like that for Unica. Maybe now you can finally live up to your family name and give me the challenge I've been looking for. Don't you dare make light of my losses. Your idea of strength and mine are completely different. Oh? My dad told me I had to face my own weaknesses before I could realise my true potential. And now I understand what he meant. He wanted me to accept them, to see them for what they really are. If I can do that and move on anyway, then and only then will I find true strength. So no matter what happens, I won't run from my sorrow. Interesting, very interesting, Tova. But will you feel the same once you've seen this? That's pretty cool, but it doesn't make me think you're any less fucking crazy. This is my strength. It's the answer I was looking for. I sought the purest power there is and found it at the brink of madness, and this is the form it took. Well, you certainly do seem powerful right now. But like I said, your idea of strength and mine are completely different. Real strength comes from within. I don't need to drive myself mad to get it. I just need to accept who I am, faults and all. Ha! Stubborn to the end, I see. Also, you're a creepy demon and I'm not. If you're right, then you have nothing to fear. But if I'm right, you'll fall like a ragdoll before me. This game doesn't really have ragdoll physics. It doesn't have complicated enough graphics for that. Let me just show you how strong I've become. Gladly, do your worst, child of soul. At least I have a family. Zalpha tell me you're adopted, but no need to take it out on me. Ow! Fuck you. An unfortunate aspect of his apparent mad power is he is fucking useless at getting out of the way of the burst. I'll show you mad power! Unica might not be a mad nutcase in battle, but Unica's not in bloody control, is she? Told you. Did I do it? Whoa, how are you still standing? Ugh, ugh. Ah! This can't be good. Puff, puff. Seems I couldn't control a demon power I took within me. And so I lose. Huh? All my effort, all the power I gained, amounted to nothing. I have no choice to acknowledge the strength of which you and your father speak. But you're pretty strong too. I mean, don't sell yourself short. Different kinds of strength after all. Yours is just a different variety. You're a strange one to be sure. I can almost see how you're able to win. Your strength is worthy, Unica Tova. I feel proud to have fought you. Oh, thanks. This is a death befitting a warrior. I have no regrets. Apparently warriors kind of evaporate into light. I almost wish I could have met you under different circumstances. But there's no time to think about that now. I have my own path to follow and I really need to keep moving. I can say we're level 50. I think the maximum must be 60 then. Don't forget the almost invisible save point. Seriously, that's hard to see. Right, one thing I need to remember to do is equip the spirit necklace. It will revive you from death once, which is very useful in this battle. Dun, dun, dun. Lady Rhea! Unica! Well, if it isn't the Tova girl. I must admit, I'm surprised. Never expected a powerless child like you to be the first one up here. Just release Lady Rhea and hand over the Black Pearl. I'm afraid I can't do that, Dave. They're both quite instrumental to my plans, you see. Your plans? You mean his ritual to make Solomon's Shrine fall out of the sky? Why go to so much trouble to do that? What can you possibly gain from it? Oh, come now, isn't it obvious? In order to make the demonic essence whole, I need the full power of the Black Pearl. And right now, most of that power is being used to keep your precious shrine aloft. Therefore, to gain my end, your kind must lose their wings, so to speak. Wait, so you're doing all of this, manning an army of demons, killing innocent people and causing suffering on a massive scale, just so you can steal the power you're using to keep our holy shrine afloat? Well, when you put it that way, yes, that's the long and short of it indeed. You see, only the divine power of the goddess is capable of controlling the Black Pearl, and since they're not particularly interested in redirecting their efforts, I'm left with but one course of action. You, and everyone who serves you, is a monster. Ha! Perhaps. But if so, I'm most comfortable in my monstrousness. And now I must ever so delicately pluck your Lady Rhea's power from her. Soon the demonic essence will regain its perfect form. Like hell, I won't let you lay a finger on her. Oogle. Ugh. You're wasting your time. Remember, you're no sorceress. You're just a little girl blindly flailing around big sharp objects, and I am behind a very solid barrier. Unica, don't! He's taken the demonic essence into himself. Even with your father's sword, you won't be able to touch him at all. No. Has it finally dawned on you just how weak you truly are? Perhaps I should give you a proper demonstration of my power, in case any doubt remains. This is what it means to be a Darkling! Ugh. Youch! Unica! It ends here, Unica Tova. You should have known better than to set foot in my circle. Your fate was sealed the moment you appeared before me. I bid you farewell. May the next life treat you more favourably. Ugh. Against all odds, I made it all the way to the tower's summit, but now it's all for nothing. I'm going to die here. Dad, Roy, what do I do? What? I'm alive. Sorry to have kept you waiting, Unica. It's Fina! Reinforcements have arrived. Mighty impressive that you made it all the way here on your own, though. You came! If you please, Rhea, we'll scatter our power and confer it upon Unica. Of course, on your lead, Fina. And yeah, they were all just... Those two were just... were just kind of conspiring to get themselves up here in front of him. The divine power of the goddesses. No, it's more than that, but how? Don't doubt yourself, Unica. You've never once been powerless. You've always been strong. All of our wishes, our feelings and our strengths we now give to you. Take them with our blessings. Lady Rhea, Lady Fina. Yeah! I did it! Impossible! Very well then, I'll not allow my aspirations to be compromised by the likes of you. Behold my true might. What's he doing? Watch out, Unica. He's releasing the demonic essence within him. He intends to transform. Haha! Behold, the perfect fusion of man and demon! May the sight forever burn itself into your eyes. Ooh, that's just ugly. Also has a big flashing weak point. And those barriers there. You go. Just okay. God, the hell. Okay, it's really hard to no. As you see, these different coloured barriers have elemental affinities. Also, the base mode does fuck all against them, and in general is not particularly useful in this fight. I believe this is his final form, though. And I'm trying to remember what we do here. Oh yeah, we hit the we hit these things. We get hit these things so we don't get hit by that thing. Get hit by that thing bad. Also, do not, if you see that, do not go in that. That is, if you get caught in that, you'll get sucked into his ultimate attack, a bit like Zarva's final attack. And it's really bad, so don't. Also, it's best not to get hit by the laser, but sometimes the laser is unavoidable. And killed it by a sliver there. That was good. Slight issue there though. I think right at the end it was I think it glitched out on me, so I'm not sure if that was a. I'm not sure if that was a valid win. I'm gonna have to look at the replay. So it comes to this. My ambition's foiled by worthless, pathetic, powerless humans. You're wrong about us, Dallas. We may be weaker than you'd like, but we're not powerless by any means. Our weaknesses are what makes us strong. They bring us together and help us complement one another with our individual strengths. And by working together, there's nothing we can't do. Ha! Such trite naivety, but I suppose you did defeat me with it. Just remember, humans and demons are like two sides of the same coin. Demons were born in the shadows of East's prosperity, after all. Oi! Go! 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 No biting! Thank you. As long as humans desire that which remains out of reach, the demonic essence will never die. Meow, TC Hatchet. Hello. Our kind feeds off yours. We will always return. So it shall ever be, for eternity, inescapably. You came just for the evil laugh, although the final boss is also dead now, sort of. Ah! Unica, please stand back. What you see before you is the demonic essence itself. Dare you to lick it, Unica. Okay. But what are you going to do with it? You must leave that to us. Rena, are you ready? This is what they're actually up here for. Pretending to be kidnapped, like usual. They do a lot of pretending to be kidnapped. They're going to sing to it, of course. That makes everything work in the world of Ace. As Falcon realised that background music is magic. I'm still slightly worried that the boss glitched out on me at the end there. Yeah, we get to see this now. Dome Tower is diffused. But anyway, that's the strategy for the boss. I'm not sure if that was a legitimate win, because yeah, it sometimes just stops doing damage to you. But I would have probably just leveled up and then done the same thing again until it worked. What? Oh, I was really hoping we could go back to the shrine together. Why do you have to stay on the surface? Unica. We gave up our wings to seal away the demonic essence. The goddess's wings aren't just a symbol of her power, but a vessel for her life's energy. Without them, our time is short. We're going to sleep soon, likely for a very, very long time. You're going to sleep? I'm afraid so, and there's something we're going to need you to do for us. The seal we've placed on the demonic essence is imperfect at best. Returning to the Black Pearl to Solomon's Shrine would be far too dangerous. Even keeping it here would be inviting calamity. Once we've drifted into sleep, both we and the Pearl must be entombed deep within the earth, far from human hands. You mean we're never going to see you again? You may. We will awaken again someday. And when will we do? I promise, you'll be the first person we seek out. Never occurred to me before, but yeah, they're going to be goddesses under the mountain. But you don't know when that will be, or if it'll even if I'll still be around. I lost Dad, and I lost Roy, and now I'll be losing you too. I'm so sorry, Unica. Please don't cry. You understand your request, and we shall grant it. You may count on us, both in this and in all future affairs of state, while you sleep. Also, why do they think putting things underground will work? When has it ever worked? Ever? When you return to the shrine, please tell the priests what has transpired here, and give them our fondest regards. Man, I don't envy you that task one bit. Breaking news like this to the 6 priests won't be easy. Indeed, this will be a day remembered solemnly forevermore. Lady Irina, Lady Fear. I just said your names wrong. May I ask one final question? Dallas claimed that the demons would never be gone for good as long as we live. My first instinct was to dismiss that as an empty threat from a dying man, but upon further consideration I'm forced to wonder. You spoke the truth, I'm afraid. The demons are gone for good. They've gone for now, sorry, but they will return one day. When that will be and what form they'll take, however, remains a mystery. I see. Should we prepare for that contingency then? I don't think you'll need to. I have no doubt that when and if it happens, East will prevail. Hell yeah, East will prevail. Falcon forever. We'll be there to help make sure of it. It's time, Fina. Lady Fina. Lady Rhea. Such a sour face. Come on, Unica. At least see us off with a smile. There's a lot for you to be happy about, after all. You found your own inner strength and shown bravery beyond the need for magic. We can't thank you enough for everything you've done. You've always been dear to us, Unica, a true friend in every way. Please promise us that even as we sleep, you'll always remember us fondly. You'll always think of us as friends, no matter what. Lady Rhea, Lady Fina. Of course, how could I ever think of you as anything but? The solar crisis that had brought the land of East to the brink of annihilation was finally resolved, albeit impermanently. Unica and the others enshrined the goddesses in the Black Pearl deep underground, just as promised. Afterward, they began preparing to use their remaining magical energy for a return trip to Solomon's Shrine in the heavens. Dome Tower looking shiny there. Looks like everything else is back to normal. So you're going to sleep too, huh? I guess it'll be getting pretty lonely down here. When the goddess is awakened, I wonder if we too shall wake. Until that time, I'm going to rest my weary soul. Of course, sleep well, Rhoda. Goodbye, Tova. Goodbye, my young East. Is everyone prepared? What, we're leaving already? Yeah, since the tower fell silent, Solomon's Shrine has again begun to rise. The further it distances itself from the surface, the more difficult it will be to maintain transport. Our window of opportunity is small. I too hate to part with this land, but the fact remains our place is in the shrine. There's nothing left for us here. You may proceed, Father Shion. Thank you. Dino, Eolia, if you please. Yes, Father. Right away. Please, gather within the triangle we've formed. Do as you did when we first came here. The procedure is largely the same. Unica, what's wrong? Oh boy, I think I know where this is going. Well, we've been talking it over, and we decided to stay here. Huh? What? Are you serious? I just hate to think of the goddesses being left down in that dark, dingy tomb, all alone and unprotected. I want to stay close to them and watch over them to make sure nobody disturbs their rest. I feel like I was abandoning them otherwise. You're going to live down in mine? That's a noble sentiment, but have you really thought this through? I mean, once we're gone, you may very well never see us again. This is your one and only chance to go home. Technically, this is just as much our home as Solomon's Shrine. It's not only the goddesses we'd be abandoning if we left it. East has been thoroughly ravaged by the demons, and someone needs to take the first steps towards recultivating the land. I've completely forgotten that this place is East and Solomon's Shrine is the bit that floated upwards. I thought the whole of East went upwards. Yeah, Unica and I are completely behind Hugo on that. Someday Solomon's Shrine will find its way back to the surface. And when it does, we want to be here to meet you. And we want East to be as beautiful as it was back when we were little kids. We're going to make this barren land beautiful again. After all, this is East, our East. Well, I guess you really have thought it through. I don't think I've ever heard you before sound more determined. Seems we all have our parts to play. They're just on different stages. I hope our absence doesn't cause any undue difficulty for you. It's times like this that I miss being a headstrong young man. Unica Tova, Holy Knight of East, I have one final order for you before we depart. Sir? Watch over the goddesses on our behalf. We'll be much too far away to watch over them ourselves, after all. Yes, sir. Won't be easy down here, you know. I hope you're ready for some hardships. I will personally deliver the news of this decision to your families and loved ones, if I may. Thank you, Cecilia. That would be great. Don't worry, Ramona. We're ready for this. I don't know how I can ever repay you all for everything you've done. I'll miss you and I'll never forget you. Come, our time is short. Dino, earlier we must begin the spell. Yes, Father. Understood. Ys Origin 2020! Adaptation for Nintendo Switch by .emu. Yeah, this is an Exceed Games translation. You're a kitty. There's a kitty down there. Who's made a kitty? Did it exceed expectations? No, it didn't, but that's only because I expected it to be absolutely awesome. Toshihiro Kondo. He's the one I like, I think. It's a good one who wants Crossbill to come west. Its origin, all rights reserved by the Falcon Corporation. For any assistance, contact the company. Okay. Why would that be at the end of the game? And then you see East up in the sky. And the tree. And the shiny flowers. To be continued. I don't know if that's because it's a story's continued in East 1 or because we're supposed to go through Hugo and Toad's storyline now. Unica's clear data has been saved. Unica can now be used in time attack mode. After selecting time attack at the title screen, you may select a character and difficulty level. And yeah, we've unlocked speedrun and time attack. I am going to start a game with Hugo. Because it is, well, basically the same level, all the same level layout and things. It's quite a different kind of interpretation of the same story, and you see bits of extra story, and completely different playstyle because you've got a magic user. So yeah. I'm going to take a break first. I'll see you in a minute. I can get all this done before Trails of Cold Steel 4. I mean, I can get Hugo's story done. I don't know if I can get the third story. Come on, Hugo. Come on. Small floofy Hugo. We're going to do your story now. We are. Enthusiastic about food again now. No, he's enthusiastic about food again now. Ooh, I thought it turned into a different cat. I did. I thought I'd maybe got the wrong cat in. I thought I'd maybe got the wrong cat in the house. You do kind of look like other cats quite a lot of the time. Baby. Thank you. It's okay, you can take it off the ground. You can always pounce on it again. Okay. Going back.
J'adhère à un grand pays légendaire.
We get our intro, it's in French for some reason.
C'est-à-dire la is. L'interaction de prospérité.
In fact, I think it's the same as the other one, so I might skip it. Press.
La perle noire, élevée de deux espèces de pouvoirs mystérieux. Avec la magie, on pouvait faire des miracles. Avec la colère, on pouvait amplifier ce pouvoir magique.
Is that the same? I can't tell.
On croyait que le pouvoir de la is durait une éternité. Ce gentleman, un désastre frappait la is. Beaucoup de monstres démoniaques sont apparus et ont commencé d'envoyer les
Whatever, it's cool looking.
Les forces diaboliques ont ravagé la terre tout à coup. Et tous les habitants ont été acculés dans le temple de Salomon. Il semblait que c'était une fin du monde. Alors, c'est la perle noire qui a sauvé la île de la reine. Car elle a sauvé le temple à l'air. Mais aussitôt après, le soulagement faisait effet. Les diables ont construit une tour. Et beaucoup de monstres avec des ailes sont partis au sanctuaire. La île se menaçait de tomber. Pierre, un événement temporel est arrivé dans le temple de Salomon. Quelle histoire! Les déesses du mal, les symboles de la île sont disparus. Dans une situation désespérée, les citizens ont pris une résolution. Pour faire une équipe de recherche, ils ont fait une sélection parmi les chevaliers et les sorciers. Enfin, les saints les sont envoyés à la terre dévastée.
I never did either of those things with me. Yeah, but like, high jump doesn't involve a pole vault and all stuff, right? But like, high jump involves
Yeah, anyway, what was I going to say? I think this is slightly different, yeah. I do like playing as Hugo. I empathise the most with Hugo. And, especially when I was younger. Yeah, I mean, I named my cat after him, so... I do prefer his playstyle. I think some of his relations with the other characters are more interesting.
Because we have nothing else to do.
Hugo, it's best you return to the surface as well. You must track down the goddesses and bring them to Solomon's Shrine. It's, as long as you possess the eyes of fact, it shouldn't prove too difficult. However, your role in all of this doesn't end here. Hugo, you must listen carefully from here on out. Hugo, do a faceplant. Looks like I made it to the surface and I'm still alive. But what just happened? Did the transport spell fail? No, it had to be something more than that. An impact like that was not the result of a mere accident. Is that? I'm going to assume this is the other tree. Yeah, this is the younger tree. The stories of the two characters don't really overlap properly. I don't think they could have both happened at the same time. Indeed, it's a rhoda tree, a tree with a soul born of the goddesses. So that explains why this is the only place around that's not thick with poison gases. Still, it's a miracle this tree has managed not only to survive, but to thrive all this time amid such desolation. Young man. That voice, it's about to sing YMCA. Indeed, I am the rhoda tree. I'm one of the twin rhoda trees given life by the goddesses. You are from East, are you not? That's right. My name is Hugo, Hugo Fact. Oh, a descendant of House Fact. That explains the power I sense from you. It's been many years since last I spoke with one of your line, perhaps around 50 or so. I don't mean to be rude, but I really don't have time for idle chatter right now. I'm here in search of Lady Rhea and Lady Fina. Have you seen either of them? Note, Hugo does mean to be rude. Hugo's always rude about everything. They vanished without a trace from Solomon's Shrine a few days ago, and no one's heard from them since. The goddesses. Yes, I did catch sight of them. About 3 days ago. So it's true then, they came down to the surface. Do you know where they went? And if they're alright? I cannot answer the latter question, I'm afraid. But I still sense their presence, albeit faintly. There can be no doubt they are inside that foul tower. Yeah, they must have come in on opposite sides of the tower. I was afraid you might say that. That tower is said to be a veritable nest of demons. What the hell could those two want in a place like that? You're going after them then? I sense that your companions are not far from here. Perhaps you should regroup first. No, I must go now. There's not a moment to lose. If the others come here, then please let them know that I've gone to the tower. Tell them that's where the goddesses can be found. Hugo, in fact, also started the tradition of there being characters who are dressed like the tacticians of Fire Emblem Awakening. Fire Emblem Awakening? The one with the time travel. In alternate dimensions. The first one where you could play as the tactician, I think. Yeah, that was Awakening. But yeah, he dresses as Robin. And then Gruder dresses as Robin. Such an impatient lad, but then he is of the fact line. I just take my worries off a note. And being of the fact line in East is a bit like being the Professor of the Dark Arts in Hogwarts. Defense against the Dark Arts, I mean. Just, if shit is going to go wrong, it goes wrong with the facts. So much so that their name even gets translated wrong all the time. Once it even got translated as an obscenity. That was exciting.
Not this badly. Yeah, we're leaving. We're not a threat, and yet it's pursuing us to the ends of the fucking earth. It can fuck off and die.
What's that?
Yes. It can fuck off and die.
Curses, we're surrounded. Dino, Ealia, can you handle the beasts on your side? I think so. We'll be fine so long as we can erect a stable barrier. Alright, you two do your best to fend off until I can jump in. I'll handle the demons over here as quickly as I can. What? Hugo Fact, is that you? Glad to see you're in one piece, Father. I'll take care of these beasts. You go help the others. Much obliged. Alright, you two, let's take these things down. Yes, Father. Understood. How dare you, filthy beast, tread upon our land. If power is what you seek. Now allow me to introduce you to my eyes of fact. I fucking love playing as Hugo. All my enemies are completely fact. I'm just going to close that door though, just give me a second. Is that all you got? Ahead there was imposing creatures amongst the invading demons, but it seems these were not they. Much appreciated, Hugo. Father Shion, and you two are? I'm Ealia, an acolyte of Solomon's Shrine. Thank you for your help. I too serve as an acolyte. My name's Dino. And you're Hugo Fact, it would seem. I've heard a lot about you. They say you're a magic prodigy. From what I've seen here, I'm quite convinced they're right. No, I'm still but a novice. At any rate, may I ask why you three are here? Or why the other members of the search party? I wish I knew. All I can say for certain is that the transport spell which carried us here was interrupted. Interrupted? By the demons, you believe? Most likely, yes. Ealia and I were the ones confronting it. Controlling it. Then suddenly, out of the blue, the magical barrier which held us up was struck by some massive force. It caused such disruption we could no longer hold the spell together. I see. And the attack came from this tower, I assume? It did. That's why you're here. to get to the bottom of this. But of you, what brings you to this accursed place? Oh yes, well you see. Hugo detailed what the Rhoda had told him. What, the goddess is here? What could have compelled them to come to such a dangerous place? So that's the size of things, is it? This makes matters more urgent. We must get in contact with the others as soon as possible. Can I leave it up to you, Dino? Yes, Father. I'll begin a search of the perimeter, starting with the Rhoda trees. And what will you do? Given the welcome we received, I think it's prudent to wait until the whole party's been gathered, then move out as a group. No, I believe it would be best if I were to go on ahead and survey the area alone. If the rabble we thought was the worst this tower has in store, I don't anticipate any difficulty. As you wish, but please do take this with you at least. Oh, you've got our crystal too? An item of magic? Allow me to demonstrate its power. Was this built by the demons? I had initially thought that to be the case, but it would seem not. Watch closely. Shion took out a crystal identical to the one he gave Hugo. Crystal's power purified the demon statue. It's a goddess statue. I suspect that all the goddess statues left behind on the surface were brought here, then cursed in a similar fashion because our enemies have way too much time on their hands, apparently. Why this was done, one can only speculate, but there are likely others to be found in here. We should be able to use that crystal to purify them, just as I've done with this one. I see, that could prove beneficial indeed, given the power of these statues. But that isn't the only magic the crystal holds, it would seem. Indeed not. Could also be used to transport you instantly to the foot of any goddess statue, at least any that's been purified in this manner. I pray that it will be useful in your reconnaissance. Understood. I'll be sure to make good use of it. Take this as well, Hugo. We get the Leela shell. And this would be for long-range communication, though. Yes, it will allow you to contact us no matter where you are. I intended to give one to each member of the search party upon our arrival, but obviously those plans were disrupted. Indeed, a very useful tool to have, though. I'll keep it safe. If that's all, then I'm going to head up into the tower proper. We'll be waiting here for the others. Come back if you find anything. And remember, the demons built this tower, so there's no way of knowing what awaits us here. Please exercise caution. Yeah, note that people assume Hugo knows what the hell he's doing, unlike Unica. Also, we've gone from no magic, which is rare for the like absolutely no magic in a world where everyone has magic normally, to a ridiculously high level of magic for his age. Yeah. He's he's a lot squishier than Unica, so there's a lot more running away involved, but also he can hit things from range. So it balances out as easier, in my opinion. Strange, this appears to be one of the sacred artifacts of the East, but why is it here? Either way, it's better off with me than it is with the demons. Hugo is also under the delusion that he knows what the hell he's doing. The surge of power burst forth from the artifact. He's granted the use of the Force Shield skill. And yet, his wind power manifests as a shield. It's not only a shield, but it's kind of a bubble, and it kind of does give you a bit of floatiness. And I am being way too reckless. I see Floofy Hugo is behind me. Also, yeah, the shield does do a bit of damage. No, not really enough to weaponize, to be honest. What the? Where am I? Must have been a teleport trap. Can't believe I walked right into it. The fact that the trap was even set at all means... there's no sense dwelling on it. I just need to make my way back up to that room. And then find some ways of countering the spell long enough to get through. I'm gonna... Okay, so, actually having issues getting used to, Hugo's. Different method of play. Do like the way he asked for the Eyes of Fact when you upgrade him. Well, when he's in a boost. The Eyes of Fact are kind of cool anyway, in general. Look at them. I like little drones. It's not actually New Game Plus, no. This is a new game with a different character. Also, I don't think I've unlocked the next difficulty level yet. I think in East Origin you need to go through hard mode with every character before you can unlock Nightmare. And it will tell you everything again because you might start off as Hugo for all it knows. I believe it does actually record that you've cleared with Unica. But it still treats this as a new game with Hugo. I think it's funny when he briefly loses one of his eyes of fact. I've got the Blue Moon crest. What? What in the world are you? A demon? No, this is no ordinary demon. Which means this must be a Rue, one of the sacred beasts of East. Poor things must have been transformed into demons by the noxious gases outside. I still want to know how they know it's a Rue if it's been transformed into a demon. Or has it actually changed at all? If not, what did it look like before it was a demon? If it hasn't changed... if it has changed, then what did it look like before? If it hasn't changed, how does he know it's... how do they know it's a demon? I've no idea what you're trying to say. If Rico were here, he might be able to understand you, but I'm simply at a loss. Are you hungry? Is that it? Yes, your stomach told me as much. I believe the Rue are known for their love of rhoda fruit. Is that... It is, it's a piece of Cleria ore. Hugo's wand has been strengthened. What just happened? I see, you used magic to refine it on the spot and infuse my ward with its essence. Wand, not ward. Not bad. Sometimes even demon transformation can't impede those famous Rue talents I've heard so much about. I appreciate the help, little one. You're as kindly as they say. Even Hugo's charmed by the little fella. And yeah, you know those emails you sometimes get that say that they can expand the... that they can strengthen your wand. Or improve your wand, or expand your wand. It's kind of... Yeah, they're the Rues can actually do that. wonder where he went. Who knows? He's a sorcerer, so maybe he has some kind of spell to hide himself. Sure didn't waste any time getting his pasty ass away from us, did he? Still can't figure out what the deal is with this mask he dropped, though. Who are you people? Another sorcerer. It's like an infestation. This one's a regular stuffed shirt too, probably the dull and humorless type. I don't appreciate having to repeat myself. Who are you? There should be no humans left on the surface aside from our own search party. Did you come here from outside of East? What a question. Where the hell would we have come from, dumbass? Hey Kishgal, you mind if I do the honours? Losing that runt's trail pissed the hell off. I could go for a good kill right about now. Do what you want. I'm not interested in fighting sorcerers. Hey! Sorry pal, I'm the one you'll be fighting. The perilous the name and combat's my game. I'm a master of the trident, as you'll soon be learning first hand. I figure 3 points are better than 1, you know? ... You sorcerer types are really annoying, you know that? You're all stoic and moody, acting like you're so much better than everyone else. Well, I'll tell to kill everyone except the goddesses. And let me tell you, I'm really looking forward to this. The hell are you laughing at? Oh, nothing. It's just that you sized me up rather quickly and decided you didn't like me, and I impulsively did the same to you. See, I can't stand women who talk too much. On top of that, your sense of style is severely lacking. Your trident is laughably cheap looking, and you seem overall unintelligent. What Epona, was it? If you're going to fight me, just get it over with. This should prove most educational for you. You son of a bitch. You think you're hot stuff, huh? Oh, I'll knock some sense into that smug head of yours. Okay, to be fair, opponent, you did start the bickering. You're just as fucking bad as each other. Ah! That's not how you go. That's not how you go either. Ugh. Also, this is the first fight that diverges, I think. Ow! I don't think you fought her first with Unica, did you? You fought... Ow! You fought the Bat Boss first. Okay, there's something that goes wrong there because we seem to lose the momentum to Ow, 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 ow. Fight! We lost. I can't words anymore. No! Fuck this, I'm leveling. Come on. Another level. Thing is, that should have worked. The only reason it didn't fucking work was my own fucking incompetence. Might as well get that 1000 SP while I'm at it. gonna have to sit through this again. The problem here is that Hugo is a working properly Hugo. And Doan is a faulty Hugo. And the other Hugo is a fluffy Hugo. Closer. Fuckwit. Can we get all this out of your system so that you can... Ah, that's better. That's how it's supposed to work. Ugh. Looks like you're the one who got some sense knocked into you. Got the mask of eyes. Another magic infused relic from Ace. Damn you! I'm impressed you're able to move so swiftly after what you've just been through. Whatever savage tribe you came from must have put great value on training one's constitution. I'm no savage, you asshole. I'm a darkling and proud of it. Darkling? Ah shit. Can't believe I lost to a pompous ass like you. Must have underestimated your abilities, because I sure as hell didn't overestimate mine. Personally, I'd say your abilities aren't as well honed as you think. They were, you'd known right away that you're simply no match for me. They're as bad as each other! And you've just got to come back for everything, don't you? How about we go for a second round, then you'll see what I really... Huh. What is it now? You look an awful lot like him. Maybe I'm just imagining it, but I swear I can see a resemblance. To whom are you referring? Never mind. I don't think Hugo is... I wouldn't say he's a big bad. He is briefly a boss in another... in another story arc. I don't... I think he's related to another big bad. I think the other dark fact is related to Hugo. I don't think he is Hugo. What, the cat or Hugo fact? I've never managed to get that on that good terms with Hugo with this Hugo fact. So I don't know if he likes the bitey thing. Osborne probably likes biting, he even looks like Dracula. I'm looking forward to seeing him again in Cold Steel 4. Is he going to be in the mood where I can't take my eyes off him, or is he going to be in the mood where I want to shove him in front of the nearest train? Or is he going to be both? I'm glad to see you're safe. Why are you this far into the tower? Did Father Xian send you to accompany me? Some versions of Wonder Boy is called Xian. Some of the versions of the Wonder Boy he's called Benny. I'm not sure if Xian and Benny are different people or just in translations. So. I'm sure it's unrelated. Because neither of them look anything like our Xian. Hugo explained to Rico everything that happens thus far. Lady Rhea and Lady Fina are here. I had no idea. I just happened to be lying in a heap in front of the tower when I woke up. Sounds like everyone was. There were demons all around me and I was choking on the noxious vapours outside. So I figured I'd take my chances in here. But of course those two same thugs who you encountered caught sight of me and gave chase, so here I am, hiding behind a wall. An excellent hiding place it is, though, thrown off your trail entirely. I must say you really have the most rotten luck. Ow! They've injured your leg from the chase, I assume? Yeah, one of them managed to get in a lucky hit. Don't even know which one. All I felt was a sudden intense pain. I guess ironically all that did was make me run faster, which was really quite unpleasant. I cast some healing magic on it, though, so it'll be fine in a little while, but I won't be able to walk on it for the time being. Well, you should be safe here at least. Try and keep quiet and rest. Let the magic do its job. In the meantime, I'll continue working my way up the tower, and don't worry, I'll make certain Father Xian knows you're here. Much obliged. So you wouldn't happen to know who those people chasing me actually were, would you? I didn't recognise either of them, nor was their clothing anything like I've seen before. I'm not entirely certain on the details, but I'm quite convinced that they came from outside of Ys, and they too seem to be seeking the goddesses. Outside of Ys, I wasn't aware people actually lived anywhere else. Thought never even crossed my mind, in fact. The people of Ys are a bit on the slow side like that, despite being high-level magic users. Information won't really help us much, though. The only important thing we know about them is that they're hostile. Please don't assume everyone outside Ys is a hostile. They're just leads to bad places. Which means that we need to find Lady Rhea and Lady Fina before they do. Yeah, I'd say that's a given. Before you go, I have something you might want to take with you. There's a blue necklace. It will make you look pretty. Oh, so pretty. Is this your family's heirloom? Right, my father loaned it to me. It's supposed to have the power to ward off evil. And as long as you're wearing it, enemy magic, like that trap spell you described, should have far less of an effect on you. Are you worried about Yusha and Kadena? I suppose. More Yusha than Kadena though. Kadena can handle herself just fine. But Miusha, honestly I don't know why she volunteered for the search party in the first place. What's with that look? Oh, nothing, I was just marvelling at what a contradiction you are. So smart in so many ways, yet totally oblivious in others. What? Oblivious how? Never mind. Based on what you told me, there's a good chance Miusha and Kadena have already made their way into the tower. And when you see them, just make sure you don't talk down to Miusha, alright? It's hard not to when she's constantly messing up. One more thing about that blue necklace I gave you. Like most magic items, it won't have any effect from inside your pack. You need to be wearing it. Of course, I'm sure you already knew that. Because everyone assumes that he knows what he's doing. Yeah, the recurring thing in this arc is that Miusha has a crush on Hugo, and Hugo is completely oblivious. I mean, I'm not one to talk. I have the understanding of such fighting social skills, about the same as Hugo. It's shocked to find sophisticated magic being used in this tower though. I wonder if these outsiders were responsible for it, or perhaps it was him. Hugo? Miusha. ... Hey! Hugo, it's really you. Praise the goddesses. I was so afraid something might have happened to you. Oh, come now, how fragile to think I am. You are a bit squishy, Hugo. I'm more concerned about you. Where did you land? Did you have any trouble getting to the tower? Heh, no, I made it okay. Fortunately, I was with her the whole time. So you're in one piece as well, Kadena. More or less. Miusha and I woke up not far from one another. Dino managed to track us down, and we only just arrived here a short while ago. Good to see his efforts are bearing fruit. So, Hugo. Is it really true that Lady Vina and Lady Rhea are in this tower? It would seem so, yes. Hugo detailed all the events that had occurred since his arrival in the tower. Wow, people from outside of Ace. We need to discuss this matter with Xian and formulate a more organised plan of attack. It may even benefit us to get in touch with the 6 priests if time and circumstances permit. I'll leave all that in your capable hands. Meanwhile, I intend to continue scaling this tower. You go. Will you be alright on your own? Of course. Try and gather as much information as I can until everyone's been assembled. Well, can I go with you? I've got healing magic after all. It'd be coming pretty handy if you get into a bind. Believe that service would be better afforded to Rico given his injuries. With your aid, I'm certain he could be back on his feet in no time. Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm trying to see ever clearly. Okay, yeah, then I guess that settles that. We'll go help Rico recover, then reconvene with Xian. You be careful in here, alright? I will. You two do the same. I'll see you later, Hugo. Slowly but surely, it seems like the search party is taking shape once more. Once the Holy Knights have started caving this place, it'll be tough for me to keep moving without constant interruption. I need to make as much progress now as I possibly can. I don't really care about Musha and Hugo as a couple. I do agree with Kadena that Hugo's an idiot for passing up a healer. A healer who can cast basic teleport spells. I mean, I don't see him casting any teleport spells. hello. Found some shoes. I apparently wasn't wearing shoes, so it's good that we have some shoes now. Oh, that's what happened. We've lost one of our eyes, in fact, again. Acquired the Beast Medallion. Apparently he doesn't have to, Oh yes, he does. I don't know if they were supposed to not move. Oh yes, they are supposed to not move. Apparently that's what those things do. let's take another quick break before tackling this boss. Okay. Back again. Let's see if we can do this. Bye. It's a much larger room than I expect to find here, and completely empty no less, which means it's probably a trap. The enemy is most likely to come from above. I won't say this is quite what I was expecting. Must be one of the 6 enormous demons that attacked East. Well, you've met your match, demon. You have the eyes of fact on my side. It's time I put them through their paces. No eating, Hugo. Only Miusha may eat Hugo. Oh god, no! Oh no! Why does your shield just fail sometimes? I don't know why his shield just fails sometimes! It's like it doesn't charge back up. I don't know what's making it not charge back up. Am I pressing a button wrong somewhere? It ain't my fault, okay? Shut up. Okay. Do it properly. Please do it properly. Is it because there's more bugs? Are the bugs draining your... Somehow the presence of more bugs draining your energy? They seem to be fine with everything else, just not the bugs. Ow! Also that when you're horrible. Am I gonna have to level you? Seriously? Am I gonna have to level you again? Is that what you want? Fucking incompetent. Because this doesn't feel like I need another level, except I do need another level apparently, because I don't know what the hell's going wrong. I may actually finish off in a minute. Do this level off stream and then start with the boss. Ugh. Next stream, because I am... Right. I will see you next time. Good night for now. Bye bye.